Okay, guys, we know you might leave because this is going to be a very gay story and this is going to be adult pagan story time story. We know you all might leave because some people are like, I don't mind gay hosts as long as they don't talk about, but adult pagan story time, here we go. We're not monetizing this one, obviously. Loki wanted to take me to the strip club for my birthday. Let's not mince words because we're not monetizing. He wanted me to see beautiful strippers and have lap dances and alcohol for my birthday. We're talking about VR, but yes, beautiful naked women, yes. We did not go. We were all set to go. An ad came out for the club. Gone were the bodacious beauties of the club, and I saw it in Pancake. If for 1 second as the logo played, I was all stoked. I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna tell you guys, and I'm gonna show you all these beautiful women. You're gonna be so what happened to these models? These girls were dog ugly now. I'm like, damn, this game looks bad, Pancake. I wouldn't pay her to dance for me. I would pay her to find Jesus, put on a prairie dress, and get away from me. I'm getting, these girls look bad. And I'm like, you know what? I don't need that for my birthday. Just in case, just in case. We can go to the club either before the day or after. And none of us were feeling it because we were all emotionally and mentally scarred from this trailer. And I'm like, those girls can't look that bad, right? So we go to the club tonight. So forgive the VR here. We're all ready. Women, boobies, yeah, boobies, alcohol, cigarettes, and cigars. Yes, gonna do it all. Get into that club. Those girls are so ugly now. And those of you that have watched the channel for years are in mourning because these used to be, in the old days you went into this VR club, they look like Sports Illustrated models. I mean, they spent a fuck ton of money doing motion capture and everything for this game. And they were the damn most beautiful women you have ever seen. I mean, down to the individual eyelashes and the mascara and the eyeshadow and everything done just so you could see the individual eyebrows. They were all a 10, a solid 10. The hair done just so perfect bodies. Generous boobies, but not too big, not like anime big. Generous little butts, nice curves on them, beautiful. Swimsuit model, beautiful. And yet they had those little imperfections that just endeared you. Like maybe she had a little mole, or she had a birthmark on her body, or she had a tattoo. Beautiful. Beautiful women. They were charming, they were flirty, and when they batted their eyes at you or smiled, you just, you whatever they wanted, you would do. And that club got me through COVID. That club got me through a lot of years when people would be homophobic and I would just need to go have beautiful women dance for me. Or, people would say whatever, whatever. I spent a lot of healing time in that club having beautiful women dancing for me and virtually drinking alcohol. Probably tells you something about me. And we get in that club. They have changed the lighting too. So their beautiful, gorgeous skin to die for is gone. They look like they're made out of plastic. And I don't mean plastic surgery, I mean plastic. You remember those, you guys aren't old enough, but we had these Brooke Shields dolls in my day, and they were made of the strangest fuck plastic. It's that plastic. It's like latex or something. That's what they look like they're made out of. They do not look human anymore. Their faces are hideous. They're just ugly. I don't have to be gentle here because I'm talking to adults. They are ugly. They look like they ran into the barn door face first and bounced. They're, I got cheers. They're ugly and their makeup's a mess and they are, ugh. And they put them all on diets. They put them all on diets, so they're all little skinny things now. No boobs. The boobs all disappeared. No butts on them. Most of the curves are gone. There are one or two girls that look like they might have fed them this week, but even they don't look good anymore. They don't look good anymore. And at first I thought someone hacked my club, but all these girls look like this, and they are ugly. They are ugly, and there's no fixing the ugly. We looked for our favorites to see. We walked around the club looking for our favorites to see. I don't know why they remodeled all these girls. Their boobs are at least 75% smaller. And they weren't ginormous. They weren't ginormous. They were like average American sized boobs. They're like 75% smaller now. And no butt on these girls and no curves. And the faces will haunt my dreams. And I said, why would they do this to their own club? They had a beautiful club with smoking hot women with perfect bodies. You don't mess with perfection unless you want to add more smoking hot girls. Or since I'm pansexual, you want to have these smoking hot guys in this club strip? And the guys, oh, they got ugly too, but at least their clothes are on. I don't know why they did this. I don't know why they did this. I thought it was a joke, and I've seen them go through phases as they keep perfecting it, where the girls, maybe they're not as beautiful as usual, but they were still pretty knockout, and they still were built like bikini models. Something changed when they brought out the spring break costumes. They changed, and they look like those girls that go to spring break that look like they just got out of their whatever extreme diet, and they're wearing a bikini, and you can like count every rib, and like you see their hip bones and everything, and you're worried about these girls, and the last thing you want somebody that tiny doing is like just chugging alcohol or something. They're starting to look like that. They look way too thin. And I'm like, these girls don't even look healthy anymore. And these are grown ass women. Just by the fact that Mother Nature wants them to have babies, they should have, you know, little weight here and there. And I said, there's no way we can tell these people about this without sounding insulting, because it sounds like I'm judging them on their bodies. And Loki looked at me and goes, you're literally paying to look at their bodies. And I was like, oh yeah, so it's bad. They look like they all have, let's be real, they all look like they have an eating disorder now. And I said, the hell is this? I don't care if that's what someone wants to see in their club. Fine, but it's the default now. And there is a slider you can go in and make the boobies like a little bit bigger or something, but it was very subtle before, so I can't fix next to nothing. I can't fix. Do you have boobs? Oh yeah, there they are. I can't fix that. And it's a strip club. We all know what strippers should look like. Like Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders is what they should look like. Yes, yes, we know what they should look like. Boobies and big old legs and a butt on them. You know what a stripper should look like. So all the women just unsubbed, and everybody's getting ready to tell me about how unwoke I am and how dare I talk about women like that. Look, if you're paying to go into a high-end club because this game's expensive, and sit there in a luxurious place, you are paying for a certain type of woman. Let's not, as adults, pretend that all people are equal. You're paying for a beautiful woman. You're not paying for whatever they found somewhere. You're paying for a beautiful woman, and you don't care how much plastic surgery she required to get that way. You are paying for a woman that just stepped off an adult film set, and I mean a nice one, not a ratchet one that you got in the back of a magazine or free somewhere. You're paying for beauty. You're paying for beauty when you go into a club like this. You're not paying for, you're not paying for, I just found Jesus because I don't want to look at women anymore. That's not what you're paying for. So there's our wholesome, totally inappropriate story, but we did say story pagan time. Loki and I just looked at each other, and I said, I've been off my game a little while for stress, and I said, I haven't wanted to play a lot of the adult games. I said, I did start letting people add me on Friends of Steam. I said, maybe I thought that was it. But I said, it's just all these women and all these games are making them all look the same. And it's almost like Steam, I've heard Steam is starting to actually tighten up on these adult games, even though they have them now. And it's like, how you can't show boobs on YouTube? It's like they can't show boobs in Steam now, so all the boobies are gone. All the boobies are gone. I miss the boobies. I miss the boobies so much. So Yeah. Come on, man. It's a strip club. You want to see boobs. Or hot guys taking off their shirts and showing you their pecs or something. You know what you want to see. So if you guys like what you see, like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you later. Bye bye.